So I've got two battles going on at the moment. I dropped Mark off at the other end of the path and he is running along the river and then joining me here. He wants to see if he can do that from the powerboat club and round and catch me before I get back to the car at Daffodil Bay. What do you reckon? And then I've also got some walkers behind me as well. How long can I keep them behind me? I'm not the fastest person in the world anymore. That took me 15 minutes to get to here. Not much, but I'm still beating the sign. I've been walking now for 25 minutes. I'm surprised he hasn't caught me yet. No sooner had I said it, and he shows up. "35 minutes, that's what it took me to get to here." We've got a road closure. Looks like they're repairing the bridge. Will they let me through? Yes, they did, thankfully, because otherwise it would have added a huge section to my loop. So it seems that the bridge just before the Macquarie meat plant that the train goes over is being fixed. It does make me wonder every time I go under it how that wee wooden bridge holds a train up. So it's interesting. Thankfully they let me through. I had to get off and walk. Otherwise I'd have had to go all the way to Lochiel for the next turn. Forest Hill, one of my favourite walks because it is incredibly quiet and peaceful at the top. And today I managed to get up here without relying on my poles quite as much. I would say it was more legs than it was arms, which is a bit of a triumph. I might pay for it later though. I'm hoping that my knee up doesn't stop me too long from coming up here, because this is going to be my first goal post-op, is to get to the top of this hill again. Today I'm in quite a bit of pain, so I decided to go for a walk. You might think that's a bit upside down and back to front, but let me explain. So what I've found is the less I do, the more it hurts. The more I do, the more it hurts. It's like a vicious cycle. However, it's hurting more yesterday than today, and I've walked and cycled less this week so far than I did last week when it was fine. It hurts when I'm doing it, when I exercise, but it makes the subsidiary pain in between a bit less than if I sit and rest. Upside down, maybe, but if I'm keeping the legs strong, then I'm hopefully speeding up the rehab. It was not flash, it was not fast, but I got here, and my leg is actually feeling a wee bit better now, and I'm rewarded with some sunshine. Time to go back. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it makes it feel better. Sometimes it makes it feel worse. But either way, I need to keep using it because muscle atrophy is worse and it would just make my rehab post-op way longer. So I just keep trucking on. I do find the judgmental passers-by quite challenging at times, who look at me sideways when I've got walking poles or climbing out of a car with a disabled sign on it, or yeah, judgmental passers-by. Disabled signs aren't always on the outside. Today I'm being a three-legged rebel. Takes me a lot longer, but it's good for the leg. I had intended to go for a walk at lunchtime because it's so beautiful, but I'm not having a good leg day, so I'm going to sit in the sunshine instead. Reserve, and I'm feeling quite triumphant. I really wasn't sure if this was the right thing to do today. I really wasn't sure whether I'd get to the bottom and back again, and I really wasn't sure whether I'd be able to tolerate the hill back to the car. However, just under the hour we managed the loop. I really can't remember how long it used to take me, but I do remember the last time I did that hill back from Balancing Rock I had to stop multiple times, and this time bottom to the top non-stop. Yippee to me. Person they're expecting here, but they reckon that path takes 2 hours. It took me and my dodgy knee 1.